All right, should you get ducks? Should you add ducks to your homestead, farm, farmstead, whatever you want to call it? Ducks are fun. They're really, really amusing. I love watching them. They have silly, silly personalities, but they are the messiest creatures I have ever encountered. This is our big duck pond, and it's pretty good size. I drained this all the way down last night. So this is fresh water other than, you know, whatever sludge was left at the bottom. This definitely doesn't look like clean water. They've been in here swimming all day. They're so messy. So messy. It's impossible. I have 6 ducks currently using this pond. That is a dead frog because they think that they can kill these big bullfrogs, and they can't. So they can kill them, they just can't eat them. So we've got dead frog pieces everywhere because they're too big for them to actually eat. They do make lots and lots of big messes. The water hose over here is dripping, so they're digging over here where it's dripped. They'll have lots of holes dug up over here. They dig all along the fence line. I don't know if you can tell, but they've dug out these trenches looking for bugs and whatnot. Over here, oh yeah, that was disgusting. They don't lay, my ducks don't lay a ton of eggs. I did not get them, you know, I wasn't looking for high production ducks. We're okay with getting, you know, a couple eggs a week from each duck when we're in season. I've got cayugas, I've got black Swedish, white Swedish, that's a rune, I don't know. I'm starting a cayuga breeding program, so we will have those. And like I said, they're fun. The ducklings are so much fun to watch. I just moved my 4-week-old ducklings outside because of the mess though. Like honestly, that's the only downside, is they are so excessively messy. They can get kind of loud, but for the most part, it's just the mess. If you have the space though, it's really not that big of a deal. Like right now they have access to all of this. They do not free range, but they do have access to this. They can go on the other side of this fence all the way over. And I'm about to redo this because I got a male duck and I don't want to keep a male duck with my chickens. That's dangerous. So what I'm going to do is add a fence across right here. So they'll have access over here to the pond. This is where we keep the hay. That's going to move, and I'm gonna put them a little house over here. And then I'm also going to open up this gate, and they will have access to all of this out here with my sheep. That way they're separated from the chickens, and the chickens will still have the rest of this fenced-in area, and they'll free range. However, bottom line is, if you have lots of space and you're not going to keep them in like a small enclosed area, ducks are great. They're wonderful. Their poop is actually really, really good for your garden. So I'll show you what I do. They're swimming in this pond all the time. They're pooping in this pond all the time. I have a sump pump, and it's got this green hose connected to it. And I will plug in the sump pump when I'm draining, and I'll take that hose and I will water this, and then usually these. I don't have anything planted in there right now. And then I'll also just fill up my watering can straight from the pond and water that way. With duck poop, you don't have to, it's not gonna burn your plants, so you don't have to compost it. You can use it right away. But yeah, if you're asking, like, you want ducks, should you get ducks? I say get the ducks. Like, I think you should definitely Get the ducks. What do you think, Petunia? Should everybody get ducks? Petunia and Hermione say get the ducks. All the duck friends for everybody. You want to hop in there? You going to jump in? Go on in, Hermione. They're hardy. I've never had a sick duck. I think they're hardier than the chickens. They do better in the cold than the chickens. They tolerate the heat really well. It's about that time of year. I think we're in the 80s now, where I'm going to start adding the shade cloths back up. You can see one over my bunnies over there. We'll put the shade cloths up so they have more shade and to help cut down on algae in their pond. But yep. Sorry, I just rambled a lot, but yes, you should get ducks. Duck eggs are great. They're like twice the size of a normal chicken egg. Lots of health benefits, more vitamins, minerals, lower cholesterol. It's all great. Get the ducks.